Hi. Hello. Raj, pleasure meeting you.
So you were telling me this, that when you study these brains, what do you find out about human brains?
Yeah. So let's take a look at the microscope, and then you will see what is actually inside the brain, and you'll realize that the rules are really, really quite. So let's say I want to see how neurons function.
Okay.
We can move this microscope closer to us. Let's take our gloves off.
Or maybe we can just finish this. Is it done? Or you were going to cut?
I wanted to cut. So let me cut then maybe and show you that, and then we can go to the microscope. Okay. So I'm going to section.
Should actually cut it.
Yeah. I'm going to take a brain here and put it into what is called a mold. Okay. So this is a mold. So I'm just slicing the brain now. I'm just going to put it in a mold like this. Fit it in
so this mold is for this mouse
This mold is for a rat brain.
Okay,
I have a mold for a mouse brain, which is right here, which is a smaller mold.
Okay.
Right? But we'll use a rat brain mold, and I'm going to cut right here. Okay, that's one.
How difficult it is or easy is it for you to cut?
This is easy. When we want to cut really thin, you need machines.
Okay.
So we cut down to like fractions of a millimeter. And when we do that, then you need machines to cut at really thin levels, right? So right now here, I'm just slicing it with, this is like a regular razor blade, right?
Okay.
So that's all it is. So I'm just slicing, and I'll slice. Yeah, this is proving to be tricky because this blade is not as strong as the other one.
Okay.
Okay, let me just cut with this instead. All right. Yeah, let's just put that more. All right, let's take a look now.
And what's this?
All right. So now you asked me about the motivational circuitry in the brain, right? At the base of this, sitting right here, I don't know if you can see it with this, we can try. But sitting at the base of this structure right here is something called the nucleus accumbens. Doesn't matter what the name is. We all have this tendency to make very complicated names for everything in the brain, unnecessarily complicated. We could have made it a lot simpler, but there were so many different structures, they got called many things. There's a little region right here at the base, which is the region that produces and receives a lot of dopamine.
Okay.
And that's the part of your brain that's involved with motivation. So it's right here at the base. And
so show me, like, just point it out, where would it be?
That I will have to cut this fellow. If we want to see it.
Because on the bigger brain, I'll be able to.
Yeah, hold on.
Or you just cut. Or you just cut it.
Hold on. All right.
I don't know how you're doing it. So,
yeah, hold on. There we are. So this here is the base of this is actually the basal ganglia. This whole region is the basal ganglia. And at this base region is the same region that I'm showing you here. These are all the fibers that are collecting information from all over the cortex. This region is the cortex.
Okay.
This white structure that is running down here, can you see this white line?
Yeah.
That's called the internal capsule. And it carries fibers from the brain all the way down to your spinal cord. So this single neuron that projects from here could sometimes, in the case of a human being, be 1 meter long. It's one cell, but its projections could be right from here all the way to your spinal cord. It controls your ability to sit, walk, move, etc. Right? So this region is that area here as well. There, right there at the base.
This white thing.
Yeah, and the white thing running through it is the internal capsule. This is the base.
So this is responsible for motivation.
Motivation. This receives innervation from the base of the brain, which is this area, which I can show.
So what is different in people who are not motivated versus people who are?
So pretty much everyone is motivated for at least baseline level rewards. Otherwise, you won't survive.
But does the brain look different of high achievers versus normal?
Not drastically so, but possibly in the chemical transmission, yes, because in the detail of what gives you your dopamine hit, possibly. I mean, the dopamine hit that someone who's willing to go and do the work to climb to the top of Mount Everest will likely be very different from the dopamine hit of someone who's saying, I'm a couch potato and I will eat the potato chips while watching someone climb Mount Everest. It's likely to be different, but it'll be in the minor detail, not in the large scale. So in principle, that couch potato is also capable of absolutely getting up, doing the work and achieving that. So inherently, the building blocks are there in every individual.
Got it. I was expecting that I might end up puking.
Are you serious?
Like for real, I was not able to take I told you, my olfactory,
Yeah, you can smell it. You can smell it. Yeah, it smells like how hospitals smell.
It smells.
You have a little bit of that formaldehyde kind. That's
little bit of
like
hospital, but little more than that. Like I don't know what it smells like.